Perfect, Joy.
Melanie's in the kitchen. It looks like we're gonna have, is that nachos for lunch? Yeah. Melanie?
Yes.
Nachos for lunch. And the kitchen looks like a bomb hit it because Melanie's busy at work. What do we got going on over here, Melanie? What are these?
French bread.
That's gonna be French bread?
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. What else is going on? I know you got a lot going on here.
I don't have cornmeal, so I'm just gonna put it breadcrumbs.
On the French bread?
Yeah.
See, Melanie looks things up on Facebook and then decides that she likes the idea and she makes it up herself from scratch. Right, Melanie?
Yes.
What, you're making something else today?
It's a hash brown.
Hash browns, that's right. You've got little butterfly-shaped hash browns you made. Are they baking right now?
Yeah.
Can I go look at them?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's our oven. It's outdoors on the porch. And Melanie's got her hash browns baking. Let's see if we can take a peek. Interesting. See, they're butterfly-shaped. She's got little ones. Oh, look at that little tater tot-like things in hash browns. I don't want to open it too long. Melanie enjoys this oven, this Camp Chef oven, a lot. And this is her outdoor kitchen area here now in the on the homestead. And she really bakes with this. I'll tell you what, if anybody wants a portable camp oven, the Camp Chef has not let us down. This has been heavily used since Melanie has arrived on the homestead. She bakes and bakes and bakes and bakes and uses the stovetop a lot. And this lasts, I can't honestly tell you because I don't pay attention, but this lasts a very long time on a tank of propane. We've been married 5 months and I think we've replaced the can once. So very impressive with this thing. I didn't expect it to be that good. Now generally it is designed to take a green can screw in the back, but we hooked up a hose to the outdoors to a 20-pounder and that's all we've used out here. So I'm very pleased with the performance of this oven. It's gonna be a hot day today. Something, I have no idea, opened the gate last night. Opened the gate, actually pushed it inwards, so I don't know what. But all of our birds then decided to come back into the old chicken pen, and we decided to let them for now. I reclipped some of their wings, including the turkeys, which are staying in here now. And so all the birds are back in here of their own free will. And we are revamping the new chicken pen today. I'm working on videos and editing work. I'm a little bit behind on both channels, so I'm working on a lot of video work today. But before it gets too hot, I'm going to be out in the chicken coop cutting the stumps down. Now Chris is over here. He's just hauling in a load of wood that he's been cutting. And this is filling up.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. That is filling up big time.
We still got a ton of wood to split.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's a lot. Well, we're gonna get the log splitter going soon too. But for today, we got to get going on the. I've got to cut those logs down and get that chicken coop revamped.
Yeah.
So, because the chickens, I'll show you guys. But the chickens were launching off. Oh, somebody's finding his new voice. But yeah, we got a lot of wood in here, so we won't be suffering this winter. That's a lot of the little tiny stuff is going to be fast burners and for filling the gaps in the stove around the bigger logs. And actually, many of these are going to be good for like. There's some nice sized ones. That's all good sized wood for our wood stove in the house. So that's all going to work out. So the birds are launching off this stump and getting up onto here and then getting out. So I figured that one would have to go, and so I'm going to have to cut that down today. And I'll probably be cutting, well, I'm going to cut all the stumps that are close to the gate so that the birds won't be able to launch out for now. So tonight they're back with the goats and we're just going to keep them herded up in there, and then we'll continue working on this and improving it. But the birds actually, they're creatures of habit, and their habit is to stay where they're used to staying in with the goats, and that's where they keep wanting to get to. So it's going to take time to get them to relax and enjoy the new chicken run. The solar power is looking alright. We still don't have max sunlight on the panels yet. 85 watts, because they're still in shade. And that is why we're still cutting trees down, because these trees right here, are the ones blocking the sun. Right here. As soon as those are gone, I'm going to have some good sunlight. And it's already 12 o'clock, and we don't have any sun on the solar panels yet. So these 3 trees have to go. Right here. Well, 2 are doubles. But that's blocking it right there. That's blocking all the sunlight from our solar panels. We've got a battery on the charger again, and it's showing full. And that's our boat battery, which we're going to take out yet again this weekend. We go out, Melanie and I like to go out, we mix it up different days of the week, but we go out every week for 1 or 2 nights. And we've been taking out the boat, we've been trying to stock up fish for winter food. So we go out fishing all the time and trying to stock up on the fish. So we got that filled up and ready to go. The inverter works again. I think it just needed to be reset. So if I plug in, I think this is the battery charger here, it should just work. Let me see. It turns on. There, see? So the inverter's working. It came back. It reset itself. So that's charging a battery right now. And yeah, everything's good. Back at the homestead here. Everything is all good and happy. That is a really good power inverter. That's the Power Bright pure sine wave inverter that somebody gave me in the very beginning. And I am very happy that I didn't lose it. I love this thing. And I've got fond memories because that's what kept me going in the very beginning. So it's nice to have it back. Good old faithful. Oh, one sort of flipped. There's the butterflies.
That's my afterburn gift.
Melanie has a cookie form, and what she did is she ground up the hash browns. She boiled potatoes, right? You boil the potatoes. Well, you can tell us what you did, because I didn't pay attention fully.
I boiled it. I'm so shy.
All right, Melanie, the spotlight is on. Bong! Everybody's looking. 90,000 people.
It's not. I boiled the potatoes, not really overcooked, just half cooked, and then you grate it, and then you put the salt, pepper, 1 egg, and olive oil, and then you pour it and put it in the oven.
Yep. Homemade hash browns. Thank you, Melanie.
Bye-bye.
Well,
Hey everybody, we're preparing for another bug out scenario, and the house is a mess. Right now I'm revamping my survival backpack, and you'll see all of this on the tactical channel, TR Tech Tactical, but I just want to show you what we're doing with our time here. Going through all my gear, emptying out some pouches, and again you'll see all this on the tactical channel. But I had an old survival pouch that I had never used because it was too heavy as a survival kit, and I've emptied out the contents onto the table here, and I am sorting through what's going to go in my survival kit and in my first aid kit in the survival bag, and then this will take over and hold the food and portable kitchen, which was in here, along with the Maxpedition pouch that I have. And then all of that, instead of carrying an external bag, will go inside my main backpack. Baby seems to think that she's part of the gear. She has taken over Melanie's sleeping bag entirely. I guess it's quite cozy. But Anyway, I just want to share with you what I'm doing with my time so far today. The SOG Barrage backpack is really serving me well. And here's my first aid kit, strapped right onto the front of it. And I'm just revamping that. And I will be doing a full video on the contents of that later. But I have, by the time you see this video, you probably will have seen or can see the video of the entire contents of my survival bug out bag. We grab and go literally every time Melanie and I want to go camping, hiking, or on a survival trip or whatever. We grab our bags because they're both ready to go. And this is one from Tom Top. I've done reviews on that. That was my first bag that replaced my normal Eastern Mountain Sports backpack, which was a behemoth in itself and ultra heavy. So I had the Tom Top, which I then gave to Melanie. And that's her bug out bag, which is fully loaded with everything, including fishing gear. And then the cat, who I guess if we have to bug out, she'll go with us, along with Felix, wherever he is. And then I got the SOG Barrage for myself now. And we're always changing and improving our gear. So that's what I'm doing right now, using my time here, but especially going through, where did I put them? Let me show you what I got going on here. Here are two main survival kits, or first aid kits I should say. Everything's pretty well aged around here. I've had this for quite a few years. And this is a lot of stuff I found in house cleanouts back in the day when I was working for a house cleanout company. And definitely that was a freebie that I found years ago, and just never got around to using it. And now it's going to be part of my bug out gear, the pouch anyway. So then I'm going to take all the excess survival, I keep saying survival, medical gear, medical first aid, and keep it into here, as well as our main quick grab box, which I've learned that having a female in the house you end up using, because I don't use band-aids, but Melanie grabs band-aids every time she gets hurt, so I just air dry my stuff and move on. But anyway, we are using the one that a friend of mine gave me a while back, and that's in the bathroom. But this will be then our extra gear for any big and bulky first aid equipment. So it's good to have everything on hand. So everything's going to be concentrated and condensed into one place instead of having a pouch here, a kit here, and a box here, and a bag there. So then I can use these things for my bug out bag. Anyway, that's what I'm doing with my time this morning, and hopefully we'll get on out there and get working on some other stuff later.